Mortal Kombat is famous for its intense on-screen deaths, but in real life, many of its actors have passed away in equally heartbreaking ways. Some died on set, others due to tragic accidents, and some passed away while still struggling with addiction. Join us as we uncover the silent departures of Mortal Kombat actors who are no longer with us, and pay tribute to the legacies they left behind. Let's go. John Fujioka as Chief Priest. John Mamoru Fujioka was born on June 29, 1925, in Ola'a, Hawaii, United States. When he appeared in the 1995 Mortal Kombat film, he was 70 years old, the oldest actor in the main cast. Fujioka played the role of the Chief Priest, a wise spiritual leader in the deadly tournament, offering guidance and an aura of solemn authority. Although his screen time was brief, his appearance in traditional robes, his contemplative gaze, and meditative demeanor left an unforgettable impression on audiences. John Fujioka passed away on December 13, 2018 in Los Angeles at the age of 93. The cause of death was recorded as a stroke in old age, following over 50 years of dedication to the arts. At the time of his death, his net worth was estimated at around $2 million, mostly from a steady acting career and his image as a respected Japanese-American veteran actor. In his personal life, Fujioka was a private but deeply authentic individual. He was openly gay and shared a long-term, enduring relationship with his partner, Gerald Lentes, a love that lasted for decades and was described by friends as calm and profound, just like him. Beyond acting, Fujioka had a special passion for roses, ikebana, known as Japanese flower arrangement, meditation, yoga, and marathons. He even participated in dozens of races well into his 60s. Though he rarely played lead roles, every appearance he made left a sense of reverence, making him a unique symbol for lovers of martial arts cinema and Asian culture. Trevor Goddard as Kano. Trevor Joseph Goddard was born on October 14, 1962, in Croydon, London, England. In 1995, when he was 32 years old, he became an indispensable part of the Mortal Kombat universe by playing Kano, the brutal assassin with a metal eye, formidable close combat skills, and his signature arrogant attitude. This role not only brought Goddard closer to audiences around the world, but also inadvertently shaped the character of Kano in later game versions, with the distinctive Australian accent that he himself originated. On June 7, 2003, Trevor Goddard was found dead at his home in North Hollywood, Los Angeles, at the age of 40. An autopsy confirmed that he died from a drug overdose involving a combination of substances including heroin, cocaine, temazepam, and Vicodin. His death occurred while he was still actively working in both film and television, with his final role being a villainous sailor in Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. Though he had not yet broken through as an A-list star, his net worth at the time of death was estimated at around $1 million, largely earned from supporting film roles and television contracts. In his personal life, Trevor Goddard had been married and had children, but the relationship was on the verge of collapse when he died, a divorce that had not yet been finalized. Many people believed he was Australian and a boxer from Perth, but the truth eventually emerged. It was all part of a fabricated background he used to stand out in the harsh environment of Hollywood. Even so, it's undeniable that Goddard had once touched the spotlight, with Men of War in 1994 alongside Dolph Lundgren, and Deep Rising in 1998, where he played a hot-tempered mercenary. Sadly, that light didn't last. Trevor Goddard passed away suddenly, taking with him a presence that had once been so distinct in 1990s action cinema, and leaving behind a void no one else could fill. Lloyd Kino as grandfather. Lloyd Hiroya Kinoshita, known by his stage name Lloyd Kino, was born on May 16, 1919, in Seattle, Washington, United States. When he joined Mortal Kombat in 1995, he was 76 years old, playing the role of grandfather, a gentle elder who served as a spiritual mentor to Liu Kang on his journey to become a destined warrior. Although he appeared in only a few short scenes, his character conveyed deep East Asian cultural values and served as an emotional anchor, helping the audience understand the protagonist's roots, responsibilities, and aspirations. Lloyd Kino passed away on July 21, 2012, in Woodland Hills, Los Angeles, at the age of 93. The cause of death was attributed to old age, and he departed peacefully after more than 6 decades dedicated to the craft of acting. His net worth at the time of his death was estimated at around $1.5 million, a reflection of the perseverance and stability of a devoted artist in the entertainment industry. As the older brother of Robert Kino and a collaborator with the legendary Andy Griffith in Aunt Bee's Restaurant, 1967, Lloyd Kino lived a quiet yet impactful life. Without scandal or controversy, he left a legacy marked by calmness and grace. In real life, he was known for his love of serenity, often retreating to family life and rarely attending glamorous events. Throughout his career, Kino appeared in many film and television projects, from The Cable Guy, 1996, to Godzilla, 1998. Though he rarely played leading roles, he became a familiar face in culturally rich supporting characters, whether as a Japanese professor, a wise elder, or a traditional patriarch. And perhaps that lasting impression is the truest mark Lloyd Kino left behind. Robin Shou as Liu Kang. Robin Shou, born Shou Wanpour, was born on July 17, 1960, in Hong Kong. In 1995, when he was 35 years old, he took on the role of a lifetime Liu Kang in Mortal Kombat, transforming into a Shaolin warrior determined to avenge his brother's death and protect Earthrealm from dark forces. With a righteous demeanor, masterful martial arts skills, and the embodiment of an Eastern hero, Robin Shou turned Liu Kang into the soul of the film, a symbol that remains irreplaceable in the hearts of fans. In 2025, Robin Shou has turned 64. While he no longer appears frequently on the big screen, he remains actively involved in the film industry as a stunt coordinator, producer, and martial arts trainer for Hollywood stars. He once trained Mila Jovovich for Resident Evil and appeared in numerous blockbusters like Death Race, 2008 to 2013, Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li, 2009, and DOA: Dead or Alive. His current net worth is estimated at around $8 million, built from a career spanning over 3 decades, not only in Hollywood but also from more than 40 films in Hong Kong earlier in his life. In his personal life, Robin Shou maintains a discreet lifestyle and has never been involved in any scandals. He once shared that moving from Hong Kong to Hollywood was a major shock, not only culturally, but also in terms of how the industry operates. Nevertheless, he stayed true to portraying positive heroes, rejecting stereotypical Asian villain roles, and fighting to secure leading roles for Asian actors. Recently, he has been spending more time with his family and embracing fatherhood, a side of him that only deepens the admiration of his fans. Christopher Lambert as Raiden. Christophe Guy Denis Lambert was born on March 29, 1957, in Great Neck, New York. When he took part in the 1995 Mortal Kombat film, he was 38 years old. In the movie, Lambert portrayed Raiden, the majestic god of thunder from Earthrealm, who guides and protects the 3 warriors Liu Kang, Johnny Cage, and Sonya Blade. With piercing eyes and a mysterious smile, Lambert's Raiden carried an aura that was part divine, part earthly. As of 2025, Christopher Lambert is 68 years old and still active in the entertainment industry. In recent years, he has mainly appeared in independent European films and provided voice work for video games, although he is no longer as prominent as during the height of his fame. In 2023, he starred in a French science fiction film and was invited to serve as a jury member at the Sitges Film Festival. Thanks to these continued efforts, Lambert's net worth is estimated at around $5 million. largely earned from his iconic roles in Highlander and Mortal Kombat, along with private investments in France. In his personal life, Lambert was once married to actress Diane Lane in 1988, and they had a daughter named Eleanor, born in 1993. However, the marriage ended in 1994 due to busy schedules and long-distance challenges. Later, he had a long-term relationship with actress Sophie Marceau, which also ended quietly. Beyond action roles, Lambert has explored psychological dramas such as Resurrection, 1999, and Fortress, 1992, showcasing emotional depth beyond his supernatural hero image. Despite dealing with vision issues, Lambert never let the disability hinder his career. Linden Ashby as Johnny Cage. Clarence Linden Garnett. Ashby III, known professionally as Linden Ashby, was born on May 23, 1960, in Atlantic Beach, Florida, United States. In 1995, when he was 35 years old, he transformed into Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat, a cocky martial arts movie star who enters the tournament not only to prove his real fighting skills, but also to embrace a greater responsibility for Earth. With a witty charm, sharp lines, and powerful punches, Johnny Cage became the perfect balance between thrilling action and light-hearted entertainment in this 90s cult classic. By 2025, Linden Ashby is 64 years old and continues to work steadily in the entertainment industry. After Mortal Kombat, he became especially well known for his role as Sheriff Noah Stilinski in the Teen Wolf series, 2011 to 2017, which ran for 6 seasons and earned him a Saturn Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. More recently, he returned in Netflix's Purple Hearts, 2022, and the special Teen Wolf the Movie, 2023. In 2023, Ashby also made a surprising comeback as Cameron in The Young and the Restless, a role that earned him a Daytime Emmy nomination. His current net worth is estimated at around $6 million, mostly from long-running television roles and contributions to popular film franchises. Off-screen, Linden Ashby leads a quiet and happy family life with his wife, actress Susan Walters, whom he met in 1983 on the set of Loving. They have 2 daughters, born in 1991 and 1992. Although he once struggled with panic attacks during auditions, Ashby persevered in his passion, bolstered by the discipline of martial arts he had practiced since youth. He is an amateur martial artist with a blue belt in karate. Linden Ashby is the epitome of a resilient artist, choosing roles for their depth rather than fame, and staying true to himself through every stage of his career. Cary-Hiroyuki Tagawa as Shang Tsung. Cary-Hiroyuki Tagawa was born on September 27, 1950, in Tokyo, Japan. He is an actor, film producer, and martial artist of Japanese-American descent. When he took part in Mortal Kombat in 1995, he was 45 years old. In the film, Tagawa portrayed Shang Tsung, the dark sorcerer with the ability to absorb souls and shapeshift, the main antagonist, who left a lasting impression with his piercing gaze, menacing voice, and commanding presence. His performance ultimately defined the immortal image of Shang Tsung in the hearts of fans. As of 2025, Tagawa is 74 years old and continues to maintain a steady acting career. After gaining acclaim for his role as Nobusuke Tagomi in Amazon's series The Man in the High Castle in 2015, he went on to participate in several independent projects across the United States, Japan, and Russia. In addition to acting, he voiced Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat 11 and appeared in various television programs in Russia, where he became a citizen in 2016. His net worth is estimated at around $5 million, earned from his work in film, television, voice acting, and production. In his personal life, Tagawa underwent a notable spiritual transformation. In 2015, he was baptized into the Russian Orthodox Church in Moscow and took the Christian name Panteleimon. A year later, he officially became a Russian citizen. Beyond Mortal Kombat, he also made his mark in Memoirs of a Geisha, 2005, proving that he is not merely a cinematic villain, but also an artist with cultural and spiritual depth. Talisa Soto as Kitana. Talisa Soto, born Miriam Talisa Soto, was born on March 27, 1967, in Brooklyn, New York. When she took on the role of Kitana in Mortal Kombat, 1995, she had just turned 28 years old. As the princess of Outworld torn between loyalty and justice, Soto's portrayal of Kitana was both graceful and powerful, wielding deadly steel fans and expressing inner turmoil through a soulful gaze. She quickly became an unforgettable warrior icon for audiences of the 90s. By 2025, Talisa Soto is 57 years old and has largely stepped away from the entertainment industry. After her appearance in La Mission in 2009, introduced and directed by her husband Benjamin Bratt, she chose to retreat from the spotlight, focusing on raising their 2 children and nurturing a peaceful family life. Her net worth is estimated at around $7 million, primarily from her modeling and film career, along with jointly held real estate assets with Bratt, her life partner of over 2 decades. Talisa's life has seen its share of glamour as well as quiet shadows. She experienced a brief marriage to Costas Mandylor before finding lasting love with Bratt, her co-star in Pinheiro, 2001, and the father of their 2 children, Sofia, born 2002, and Mateo, born 2005. In 2022, Soto revealed that she had been diagnosed with breast cancer during the COVID-19 pandemic, but was fortunate to overcome the illness and make a full recovery. One of her most memorable roles was as Doña Julia in Don Juan de Marco, 1995, where she starred alongside Johnny Depp in a passionate and fantastical love story. Today, though she no longer appears on screen, Talisa Soto still embodies the essence of an icon. Bridgette Wilson-Sampras as Sonya Blade. Bridgette Wilson-Sampras was born on September 25, 1973, in Gold Beach, Oregon. She first gained fame as Miss Teen USA in 1990 before transitioning into acting. In 1995, when she was just 22 years old, she was cast as Sonya Blade in Mortal Kombat, a tough and intelligent Special Forces agent driven by the desire to avenge her teammate's death, unafraid to face supernatural foes in the deadly tournament. By 2025, Bridgette is 52 years old. She stepped away from the entertainment industry after her final role in Phantom Punch, 2008, to focus on family life. She now lives a quiet, private life with her husband, tennis legend Pete Sampras, at Lake Sherwood, California. Her net worth is estimated at around $8 million, stemming from her acting career and shared assets with Sampras, including valuable real estate properties in California. Bridgette's personal life resembles a Hollywood romance. She met Pete Sampras at a party, and just 9 months later, they were married in 2000. The couple has 2 sons, born in 2002 and 2005. After leaving film, Bridgette served as a judge in the Miss Universe pageant and contributed vocals to a country pop track in 2002. However, a major shock came in December 2022 when she was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. The news stunned fans, especially those who remembered her as the fierce Sonya Blade. Though she no longer appears on screen, her life continues to captivate and shine with strength and grace. Peter Jason as Master Boyd. Peter Edward Ostling, widely known by his stage name Peter Jason, was born on July 22, 1944, in Hollywood, California. When he portrayed Master Boyd in Mortal Kombat in 1995, he was 51 years old. As Johnny Cage's martial arts instructor, Peter Jason brought to life a strict but wise mentor, symbolizing intelligence, discipline, and loyalty, serving as a steadfast guide for the protagonist amid the chaos of the deadly tournament. Peter Jason passed away on February 20th, 2025, in West Hollywood at the age of 80 after a period of battling cancer. At the time of his passing, his net worth was estimated at around $4 million, largely the result of his tireless efforts in the arts and entertainment industry. In his personal life, Peter experienced 2 marriages. His first marriage to Sally Ann Van Ameringen was brief, and they had 1 son together. He later married Eileen Rosalie Torres in 1979, and they remained together for over 4 decades until his death. In addition to his son Michael, he had a daughter named Robin Goldwasser from a previous relationship, who is now married to artist John Flansburgh. Over a career spanning more than 50 years, he appeared in over 200 films and television shows, and was particularly recognizable for his roles in the works of John Carpenter and Walter Hill, including They Live, 1988, Prince of Darkness, 1987, In the Mouth of Madness, 1994, and Escape from L.A., 1996. Beyond the screen, he was a seasoned stage actor with over 150 plays and hundreds of television commercials to his credit. Until his final moments, Peter Jason remained quiet, professional, and cinematic, just like the roles he so memorably embodied. Keith Cooke as Reptile. Keith Hirabayashi Cooke was born on September 17, 1959, in Seattle, Washington. He stunned audiences when he transformed into Reptile in Mortal Kombat, 1995, at the age of 36. Though his screen time was limited, he made a powerful impression with his fluid martial arts, mysterious green armor, and haunting ability to become invisible. Interestingly, Cooke originally auditioned for the lead role of Liu Kang, but ultimately landed the smaller yet memorable role of a villain. By 2025, Keith Cooke is 65 years old and continues to work in the martial arts world as a trainer and founder of the Core Flex Body Revolution fitness program. In addition to teaching martial arts, he has taken part in various TV projects, independent action films, and often serves as a martial arts consultant. A former world champion in forms and weapons, Keith earned acclaim in the 1980s, including being named Martial Artist of the Year by Black Belt magazine. His net worth is estimated at around $3 million, mostly from martial arts tournaments, film work, and fitness business ventures. In his personal life, Keith Cooke leads a peaceful life with his wife Suzanne, a painter and author, and their only son, Jake. With a stable family life, he is one of the rare martial arts artists who has maintained discipline and consistency over decades. Before becoming Reptile, Keith had already made a name for himself in action films like China O'Brien, 1988, and Mortal Kombat Conquest, 1998, where he continued to display his martial arts expertise. And even though he appeared for only a few minutes on screen, he left an indelible mark as the cold, mysterious Reptile, with the soul of a true warrior. Stephen Ho as Chan Kang. Stephen Ho was born on December 9, 1973 in Bandung, Indonesia, and is a renowned Chinese-American martial arts expert, stunt performer, and fight trainer. In 1995, at the age of 22, he played Chan Kang, the older brother of Liu Kang in Mortal Kombat. Although he appeared only in the opening scene, Chan's death at the hands of Shang Tsung became a pivotal motivation for the story, and Stephen Ho's brief martial arts performance was highly praised for its speed and authentic technique. By 2025, Stephen Ho is 51 years old and continues working behind the scenes in Hollywood as a personal martial arts trainer for top stars like Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Tobey Maguire. He also appeared on The Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien, where he demonstrated live martial arts techniques. With his ability to blend traditional and modern combat styles, he has become one of the most sought-after action experts in Los Angeles. His net worth is estimated at around $4 million, mainly from coaching and directing martial arts choreography for blockbusters like Inception and The Amazing Spider-Man. In his personal life, Stephen Ho is notably private. He is married to Nina Ho, an interior designer, and the couple lives in California with their 2 children. No records of accidents or bad habits exist, but an interesting fact is that he portrayed Donatello in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 and 3 in the 1990s film series. From a young man throwing lightning-fast kicks in Mortal Kombat Stephen Ho has quietly built an empire in the Hollywood martial arts world, becoming the force behind the power of many on-screen superheroes. Chris Casamassa as Scorpion. Chris Casamassa, full name Christopher Louis Casamassa, was born on January 17, 1965, in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, USA. When he appeared in Mortal Kombat in 1995, he was 30 years old, playing Scorpion, an immortal ninja from Hell, remembered for the legendary line, "Get over here." Though his screen time was brief, Casamassa made a lasting impact with explosive fight sequences and the character's iconic yellow outfit. By 2025, Chris Casamassa is 60 years old and remains a prominent figure in the American martial arts community. He is currently the president of the Red Dragon Karate System, operating 12 dojos across Southern California. Besides teaching martial arts, he conducts instructor training workshops nationwide and authored the best-selling book, Bully-Proof Fitness. Alongside his martial arts career, he appeared in numerous action productions including Batman and Robin, Blade, Walker, Texas Ranger, and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. His net worth is estimated at around $2 million, mainly from teaching, performing, and the martial arts school system he inherited from his father, martial arts legend Louis D. Casamassa. Chris married Michelle McAteer in 2000 and they have 2 children, Emily and Adam. He is with his family in Glendora, California, and is known for his approachability, frequently replying to fan messages and sending autographed photos. Free of scandals, injuries, or health issues, Casamassa maintains a clean image and remains an inspiring figure. He once appeared alongside his father in Sword of Heaven, 1985, and went on to become a complete martial arts master, both on and off screen. From a fiery scorpion on film, Chris Casamassa has become a real-life warrior, one who preserves and passes on the art of martial combat to future generations. They may have left the arena forever, but their memories live on in the hearts of fans. Among all these names, who do you miss the most? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to follow us so you won't miss more emotional behind-the-scenes stories like these.